So we played Risk of Rain. We did an hour-long run last time. This time we're gonna try not to do that because, it is 4 in the morning. I just got off of work and I really don't want to do that again. But we're gonna do some railgunner stuff. I did mess up on the captain run and I didn't actually beat the game, but I did loop. So take that as what you want. Anyways, let's just get into it. Yeah, let's just do this. Captain Run didn't go too bad last time. Let's just see if we can make things happen. So I'm gonna be completely transparent when I say this. This is probably a character I've not played that much of. I do know I want crit glasses though. Considering this whole character's kit, is crit damage. Don't die early on here, man. That would be... So, yeah, we're gonna... Like I said, we're gonna see what happens. That's a lot of, That's a lot of, duplicators early, or printers, I guess. That's kind of crazy. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Okay. So yeah, like I said, it is currently 4 in the morning. I work nights. I've worked nights for a while, so this isn't, like, unnormal for me to play a game this late at night. However, I would like to also, like, not do a Risk of Rain run that takes me until, like, 7 in the morning. That'd be kind of nice. But we'll see. Obviously, if the run's really good, I'm not gonna, like, to sit here and be mad about it. I am gonna go ahead and get glasses, like, going immediately, because why wouldn't I? They're insanely important for this character, because if I'm already focused on doing crit damage, why don't we just scale that even further? I think that's how that works. I don't know. We will find out. But no, this is, like I said, this is probably the character I have the second least amount of time played with. And by no means do I think this character is unfun. I actually think this character is insanely interesting. I love the timing reload. I was going to call it a Gears of War reload, but I don't want to be inaccurate with my description. We do want movement speed, but I feel like that's just a Risk of Rain staple. Specifically for me, I guess. But I feel like you guys are going to hear me say that a lot on a lot of these runs, is how much I like movement speed. I think there's like one time in this game that I don't want movement speed. I'm gonna be very realistic when I say that. I think movement speed's very important. Mainly because it allows you to avoid, hopefully, instances where you're gonna get hit. Also, it helps in... Okay, well, that hurt. And so this character is gonna be rough as we get later in the game, because my aim, is not the best. And it's really funny if I say that and you, like, look at, like, my game history, Like, one of my most played games of all time is, Counter-Strike. So you would be like, oh, I should have decent aim. Holy, another fabricator, or another printer? What are we doing? And this character gives you pretty lenient hitboxes, so it's not necessarily that I think, like, I can't hit him. But, like, I think, like, it's funny, because, like, yeah, so I would say I have above average aim in shooters, but I think what it is I think it's the scoped aim accuracy versus just like random spraying. I think that's the difference between like my aiming styles. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do the portal here, just get it going. Why not? Hit him with this hyperdrive, you know the vibes. Yeah, so if you don't know what my R does, it essentially makes me be able to pierce a bunch of enemies, but it makes me do a huge charge shot. But with that charge shot, if you couldn't tell, it disables all your weapons for a short amount of time. We're not looking great here for a second. Hold on. Let me let's recover. Hold on. Okay, there we go. And I felt better. What did we get? We get anything decent? Oh. Interesting. Okay. But, if you don't know about the Railgunner, at least this is a character that we are able to have movement tech on, unlike the Captain, where we were pretty much screwed for the sense of movement tech. I am gonna go see if I can find any other chests that I want to open on this level before we go anywhere. Because I would like to ideally get, at the worst case, another crit. Glasses. That would be nice. Even like a armor pierce could be nice. See, I just missed a reload there because I was checking something. But yeah. But yeah, I think this character is insanely cool. I think this character is... How do I say this? I think this is like the perfect, like, I care about Risk of Rain character, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is, like, it doesn't take the utmost amount of, like... Okay, let me say this without, like, sounding like an idiot here for a second. I don't think this character takes the most skill in the world to be good with. I think it takes a lot of patience, right? Because you have to kind of know what to expect per level. Like, I can't... I thought I could make that. Okay. You can't, like, hand this character to, like, somebody who's never played this game and be like, you'll have a good run. Because obviously, if they're a good shot in other games, they'd probably have a fine run. But, like, for the most part, I feel like this is, like, one of those characters that's like, okay, you've played, like, a good amount of runs. You have a decent impression of, like, how the game should go. Now, can you execute on, like, what you understand? I'm gonna make that. Oh, I did not think I was gonna make that. Okay. So I was talking about in the last video. Okay, is that really relevant to me? The problem is I really don't want to accidentally get rid of my goat hoof here. So I can live with a syringe. I mean, that'd be nice for the times I'm hip firing though, wouldn't it? That would be kind of nice. But I was saying in the last video how, you know, I really took a long break from this game, and I'm very happy that I made the video Mega Bonk versus Risk of Rain 2, because without me making that video, I don't think I'd be back playing Risk of Rain again. And by no means did I think I'd never touch this game again, but I didn't think I'd be, like, back in, like, full force with it like I have been. Like, I was at work the whole night thinking about this game, and not like, oh man, I have to play Risk of Rain when I get home. I mean, I came home and did what I had to do. But, you know, 2XKO came out today, a game that I've legitimately been waiting on for months. I mean, I like the closed beta of that game. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I am going to make a video talking about that game. But, in general, I played the game for a while. I really, really am excited for it. Came out today, and here I am playing Risk of Rain 2. So, take that as what you want. Alright, 8 minutes here on the clock, not too bad. I knew we were going to lose it. I risked it. Alright, if we're going to lose that, I'm going full. We're getting all crit glasses. Because if we can do this, and then you might be like, well, you can guarantee crits. You are absolutely correct, my boy. I understand that. However, I think it's important to do it. I'm gonna play this Chance Shrine. Because, yeah, I want to. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh, that's really good. That's also pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna get some drones going. Yeah, no problem. So, I'm gonna hit this Chance Shrine. Do we want to take a chance at that Monster Tooth becoming an armor rounds? Nope. Gamba? Nothing. Really? One more. Thank you. Oh, wow. 5 of them? Crazy. Now, on a character where you can guarantee your crits, it's kind of like, why would you do that? But I really like that. Do I want to go blue portal, or do I just want to go? I think I'm going to just go. I don't really need a blue portal this run. I'm going to probably regret that. Honestly, this is going to be the one run that I want to go blue portal, and I'm not going to. So, so far, not too bad on this run. We'll see. Oh, I hate this level. Oh, I just want to get in, get out on this level. Yeah, this is one of those like levels that I just want to get in, get out. I'm not gonna like rush through the level by any means. I definitely, especially because we are gonna fight on this run. We are gonna do final boss on this run. We're definitely gonna have to like do everything on this level because I want as much as I can get. But I do hate this level. Now, there are some decent bosses that can come from this. Oh, gasoline. So look, I love crit glasses. We have 5 crit glasses though. I do think we have to, I do want gasoline actually. I think gasoline on this character is weird. But killing an enemy ignites other enemies. If we're gonna be able to one-shot an enemy, if we're one-shotting enemies, though, like that's what I'm saying, because then it puts us in crit range of another kill, right? That's at least my like inner workings of my mind is an enigma type statement, but I don't know. I really think I need to put more time into some of the more obscure characters in this game, because I played a lot of Risk of Rain, especially like the original Risk of Rain. I loved the original Risk of Rain, and that's kind of why, as of today, actually this is probably relevant, the new DLC that's coming out for this game, you know, has my favorite character from the original Risk of Rain coming back, and I actually didn't expect them to come back. And that's insanely nice, which means I could easily become even more addicted to this game than I already am. And that's scary because, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm choosing this over the sleep I get for work, 2x KO. I don't know, I'm trying to go through the list of other games. I could be playing Mega Bonk right now. There's a lot of games I'm picking this over at the current moment. And am I mad at it? Absolutely not. I think this has been a very, very fun experience to try to like basically, in an essence, relearn this game. Because truthfully, that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I know enough about the items and the enemy pool and stuff like that that I'm not like necessarily relearning everything. But I'm also not like, I'm also not knowledgeable enough to like be like, oh yeah, like I can tell you every item back at the top of my head what it does or how it works with every character. Do I want to get back to that point? No. The only game there's 3 games I've ever been able to do that with, and that is Enter the Gungeon. Gungeon for a long time. I don't know if I could do Gungeon still. I think I could. Like, if like, gun to my head, could I give you Enter the Gungeon items and characters? Absolutely. But, like, top of my head right now, probably not. And then I could do Nuclear Throne for sure, because that's my favorite, roguelike of all time. You never played Nuclear Throne, please? I'm telling you, the game is old as hell at this point. It's never a bad investment. But yeah, and then, I used to be able to do it. I probably still could. I could probably still do Terraria. Terraria is kind of a crazy one. I think I could? I don't know. I mean, I know games. Like, I'm not like I have a couple games that I'm really knowledgeable of, and then I've not played a lot else. Like, nah, like, my Steam library isn't, like, that crazy either. I just think it's... we just one-shot the boss. Anyways, that was kind of insane, actually. Ball damage is already kind of going crazy. Ooh, that's nice. I like this. I think it's important on this character, and I do think this character, probably more so than any other character, it's important to have allies as well as, like, things to distract enemies from you. Because... obviously, unless if you're like, you know, hitting these insanely fast shots, you're probably not gonna go that crazy. But yeah. So my game taste is really weird. I know we're playing Risk of Rain, but I'm trying to like kind of NL or NL this commentary and not just talk about the game like I did last run. I think my taste in gaming is weird because I'm mainly a fighting game player, and that's what most people would probably know me for. Because I've played Tekken forever. I mean, I've played Tekken for the better part of a decade and a half. I don't really play 2Ds, but I like 2XKO so far. I've really been liking it. I play Guilty. I love Guilty Gear as well. But, and it's like, I'm mainly known as a fighting game guy, but I also love roguelikes. I mean, one of my favorite games of all time. One of my all-time favorite games ever is Splunky 2. Or Splunky 2. You could honestly pick one, because I like Splunky 2 better, but the nostalgia I have for Splunky 1 is very high. Probably higher than most people. But I still think Splunky 2, I love The Binding of Isaac. Which I'm naming generic roguelikes right now. But let's go even more niche, like Nuclear Throne, Post Void. Post Void's goated. If you've never played Post Void, it is $3 on Steam, and I'm telling you right now, it's one of the greatest $3 experiences you will ever spend. I don't think I could genuinely recommend a game more. I will say this, if you are somebody who struggles visually, staring at a screen for a long amount of time, do not buy Post Void. You're gonna waste $3. I'm just gonna keep it completely honest with you, because it is one of the most intensive games on your eyes. I've attempted to stream Post Void because I wanted to hold a record on that game, and nah. It is literally so bad that even Twitch is like, please don't. So if that tells you. I'm just going down a list of roguelikes that I really like. I genuinely like, not just like, oh, I think I kind of like, Slay the Spire is also goated as fuck. I really like Slay the Spire. Darkest Dungeon, I still think is one of the most underrated and underappreciated games. Now, granted, that game's kind of weird, because is it a roguelike in the sense of how the levels and how every run's completely different? No, because you kind of build an overtime progression. I still think it's good. A game that I really am not as high on as some people is like Hades. I like Hades a lot. This is not me being like, fuck Hades, I think Hades is ass. I think Hades is a very, very good game. However, I would be remiss to tell you right now that I think Hades is like a true roguelike, because it's not. It's a roguelite, and that in itself is what doesn't have me interested in Hades, to be honest. If you like Hades, you like Hades. Absolutely. Please play Hades. I think Hades is insanely good of a game. But in the context of what I'm talking about, roguelikes, it is not, to me, it is not a roguelike. And that's just on principle. Do I want Topaz here? I don't know. I'm gonna kind of hold off on that for a minute. I don't want these fucking monster teeth, man. I don't like them. I don't like this item. To me, it doesn't make sense. On this character, at least. So, I mean, crit glasses also probably doesn't make sense if I'm being honest, but I'm trying it. Is that more gasoline? Do we want to just go crazy with gasoline? Oh, no. Hold, brother, hold. Alright, you just got one shot? So, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, I'm going this way. That's a lot of fall damage. That hurts. How much are you? How much are chests at this point? Oh my. Wait, we're only 18 minutes into the run? Okay, alright. I'm Daddy Yankee today, aka Gasolina. Yeah. But no, roguelikes in general are... how do I say this? I think they're some of my favorite games because I like not having to commit a lot of time to them. I didn't mention Risk of Rain. I really like Risk of Rain. I'm sorry I didn't mention this. And not in the sense that this didn't cross my mind, but I'm literally playing it for content. I would imagine people think I like this game. You could also think I hate this game, and you'd be surprised to hear that I don't. As much as I'm probably forever gonna talk shit about this game at some point. And that's just because I was ass at it for a long time. Okay, I'm still kind of ass at it. I'm not gonna like sit here and be like I've magically become like insanely good. Also, do we just go? Oh, crowbar, my boy. Hold on. Hold. Somebody out there is gonna see the vision of this build. I don't, but somebody is. All right, what are you? Oh my God, what are you? I missed the crit. Kind of hurt. No bullshit, that kind of hurt, because I could have one-shot you. That hurt. Am I gonna two-shot you though? Oh my God. Okay, I missed the crit, and I still two-shot you. So... Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I don't have enough debuffs to make it work at the current state of affairs that we find ourselves in. Okay. You didn't die off of that? You're kidding. Okay, hold on. Get me out of there for a second. And that's what I'm gonna kind of have to like really work on as we progress this run even later, is I'm gonna have to work on my ability to like do movement, right? Dude, are we gonna loop this run? I just talked about how I don't want to loop a run. And I know I always say I don't want to loop a run, and this run really is good though. Like this is like one of the better runs I've had. Huh? I mean, it's not that good of an item. Like, but just pulling a legendary just like that feels kind of good. It's not that good of an item. It's pretty good in the sense of like I'm killing enough enemies to make it worth it. What is that one? I don't recognize that item. Oh, it's this one. Actually, might be crazy. I mean, we're already like one-shotting things, but it's gonna make the gasoline go even better, I guess. I don't think there was anything else I needed off the stage, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go. We're not even speedrunning, but this run is significantly faster than the last one, to be completely transparent. Ooh, are we gonna go for it? Are we going free item here? Are we doing it? Am I gonna do it? I haven't done it in so long. Oh, do I even... I know how to do it. I just gotta find the shit. I haven't done it in so... Oh my God. Oh. Oh. I missed my crit. Chat? Chat? Well, hold on. Okay, you guys do a lot of damage. And I don't do as much damage as I would like to. So, take that as what you want, chat. I'm gonna charge you up again. Okay, that made me feel better-ish. Okay, so we're not, like, we're pogging. Like, this build is still going kind of crazy. I do need to just hit shots, and I do definitely think that's important to do. Are we going for this item? I want to so bad. Okay, I have to find the things. I haven't done this in so long, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a fat minute since I've gone for the free legendary on this level. Like, to the point of, like, I know what I'm looking for, but I have to find it again. Somebody out there is gonna be like, what are you doing? Like, you missed it, you missed this, and I'm probably gonna miss something and not do it, knowing my luck, because I know how this always goes. Because I always say I want to do something and I don't, but I really think we have a build here that's, like, actually not that bad. Things I would want currently, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, because they're, like, there's obvious things that would be nice, like more movement speed would be goated. Even like a wax quail right now would go crazy, if I'm being realistic. Like, that's an item I never thought I would confidently say that I would want. Like, crazy. Not what I wanted. I appreciate, oh dude, did we do it? Can we do it? Do I trust myself to do it? I guess that's the question at hand. Oh, there's 2 of them? Oh, dude, I don't think there's any way, right? I don't think there's any way we do both. Maybe. Maybe. If we're gonna do that, we're not going for the legendary. I'm gonna put my hands up. If I do that, I'm not doing the legendary. Oh, we have a really good build, dude. I don't know. Let me see what else I get on this stage first before we start contemplating that. Because that's really tempting. I really don't mind that idea. Okay, some mocha. Alright, I'm down. Okay. Teddy bear printer. I kinda like the idea of a teddy bear printer. Okay, I know I'm looking for eggs. I know that's what I'm looking for. I haven't done this in a minute, so y'all are gonna have to excuse me if this is gonna burn a lot of time. I haven't done this in a long time. No exaggeration. I don't even remember the last time I did this free legendary. I know how to do it, I believe. This is gonna be really funny if I have to pause the video and look up something real quick. I feel like it's this genuine to myself, but I almost think I want to do it just to be sure I'm getting everything I can get on a level. I'm gonna do this real quick. I know, kind of crazy. What the fuck was that? Okay. Beautiful. Okay. It's those, right? Yeah. It's eggs. Yeah. Okay. I'm right with what I'm saying. I just gotta go find them. Oh, dude, that gasoline might have been some of the best investments we've made this run, because this shit is going kind of nuts. I knew gasoline would eventually pay off. I feel like a oil owner in like the early like 1900s telling people to buy gas early into its existence, like into its like early like infancy of money. I don't know, kind of a crazy. Okay, if I hit the crit, we're good. That's so... Yeah. I feel like this video is gonna have to be called Headstrong by Trap. Because real shit, that's kind of how I have to play this run at the moment. So if I'm not... Is it 2 or 3 on this difficulty? Is it 3? Is it always 3? Oh, maybe. Or is it 4? Oh, fuck. I gotta go find a 4th one. I don't even know where the 4th one would be. Oh. That? Is it 5? Dude, where's this boss? Doesn't it just start it automatically if I activated them all? I believe it does. Chat, I sound like an idiot. I will say this. I want to make a caveat. I knew what I was doing for starting this. I don't know how many I need though, and also I don't know if I start the boss or not. I think I don't, right? I think it spawns it. Or does it just convert the boss that I didn't spawn on the stage? Doesn't it show a message or something in the fucking chat when I do everything that I need to do? I think it does, right? I think that's the caveat to this. If I had to guess where one is, I'm gonna go up top again. We might take advantage of this teddy bear printer, by the way. I've been contemplating that in the back of my mind, because I really think teddy bears are vastly, not underrated by any means. Actually, if anything, they're probably overrated in the current state of affairs of this game, especially by me. I don't have that many items that I'm like, yeah, I want that. I want that. There's nothing that I have right now that I'm like, this is really good. Sticky bombs, crazy. Gasoline, obviously kind of crazy. Everything else. Oh, there we go. We did it. So, all right. Let's just get an assumption of damage here. That was pretty good, I think. Okay, I might die from falling. Oh my god, am I gonna land? Oh, wait. I almost killed him? No way. I was about to say, dude. No way. Okay. Can we do this? killed it. We killed it. Let's go. What's my free legendary? What's my free legendary, bitch? I'm probably gonna die from fall. Woo! What is that? I couldn't even see what it was. That's pretty good. Was definitely not worth doing what I just did, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do double mountain. If we die, it's now. If we die, it's right now. If we beat this, this run's done. This run's completed. I promise you that. This run is complete. If we can kill 3 bosses, including the legendary boss that we just did. Oh yeah, we're outside. Like, we're good. But, oh, dude, this build is going nuts. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Let's try to hit a crit on all 3. What boss is this about to be? Please don't be that bad. Really bad, actually. Like, could not objectively describe a worse boss. I just one-shot 3 of them. Hold on. Hold. Wait a damn minute. Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know, chat. This... Because I usually don't do mountain challenges, and it's not because I'm necessarily scared of, like, not having the damage, right? I think I have the damage in a lot of these builds, actually. I really don't like fighting this many bosses. Okay, that's 2 dead. That's most of them dead. I just gotta kill the last 2. Are they healing at the current moment? No, they're actually dying at the current moment. They're just chunky as fuck. Got it. Copy, copy, copy. Can I? Okay, hold on. So I have enough. Oh, fuck off. You need to die. Hold on. I'm dead. I said if we die, it would be now. So, there you have it. I guess, don't be greedy, chat. And aim for the fucking head. Fuck, that sucks. That was such a good run. God damn it.